Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Tammy and I own Walnut Creek Bath Boutique. Today's video is kind of a twofer in that I want to do a channel update and I want to just kind of celebrate my 2 years on YouTube. First off, let's talk about my 2 years on YouTube. September 21st of 2020 was my very first upload on YouTube. Looking back a little bit, I really feel like that first 8 months to a year was just me getting my feet wet on this whole thing, So it took me that first year to get comfortable talking to you guys, get comfortable in front of the camera, be more natural, not be so stiff and it did, and I'm okay with that. That's probably completely natural, right? And in that, I kind of learned my camera angles and my lighting a little bit. You just you need that time to kind of get your surroundings where you want them. And I also worked on my flow that first year. So I changed up my flow several times throughout the first 8 months or so. And then I kind of landed on this flow of doing an intro, making my product, and then doing an outro. I like just, whether it's before I actually make the product or after, I usually do it before, but sometimes I'm tired or I have horrible hair and I don't want to show my face. There's just days you don't want to show your face. That's when I do it after. But before I make the product, I usually will do an intro to tell you about my design plan and my hopes and dreams for it. And then after, especially with soap, I really do like to sit back and share with you guys my observations and kind of dissect my design, what went right, what went wrong. It's not that I'm downing myself at all. And there was a time where you guys were on me hard about being so negative. It's not that I was being negative. It's just that I learned from really looking things over and thinking about things. And I want to share that learning with you so that you can learn along with me. So if something went right, I want to point that out and learn from it. And if something went wrong, I want to point that out and learn from that as well. And I do feel like that is making me a better soaper. So I really like just that whole flow. And I have been doing that for this second year is pretty much how I do most of my videos. That was year one, guys. Year two, I really did start focusing more on my editing skills. Let's see, I repeat myself. I guess I watched a video and apparently new YouTubers tend to repeat themselves. And I think it's just like a nervous kind of thing that they do when they first start out. I think I did that, and then it became such a habit that I still do it. So I'm trying to edit out all of my repeats. You don't need to hear me say the same thing 5 or 6 times. I'm editing out my ums. I'm editing out the little things that I say that are just do not make the channel any better. Like I tend to say, so yeah. Or, okay, so. Of course, my battery died. Me talking about editing and doing better and my battery died. So, I want to get my lights in there. I think those are pretty. So, I always try to put those in there. Oh, so where was I? So, I'm editing out all of my weird words that I say they don't really bring anything to the video. I do keep in you guys a lot. I do get rid of some of the you guys. I say you guys all the time, or guys. I say that all the time. I'm not going to edit out the things that I think make me or are just part of who I am. I say you guys all the time. I'm not going to edit out and edit me out of the videos. I just want to shorten my videos and make them a little bit more enjoyable and respect your time better than what I did that first year and a half. Whew, I'm out of breath because I had to run downstairs. So that was year 2, and I've really been focusing on that editing and my editing skills, especially in the last 5 months, I would say. I've started putting little GIFs or words in there a little bit, sound effects. I think those are fun. They just make the video more interesting. I even did B-roll one time. It's like, that took a long time. But those are the kind of things that I think can bring something to the video, and I like editing videos. I'm trying to do better though. So why did I start this channel in the first place? My goal when I very first started this channel was to maybe make sales, right? I see people on YouTube and they're making all these sales, and I'm thinking, well, maybe I could make some sales if I had YouTube and it would get my name out there. And I really wasn't expecting much, but if I got a few extra sales a month, I would be tickled. So that's kind of the purpose of why I started this channel. And I started it in September of 20, when the middle of a pandemic and everything was closed, and I was making soap I couldn't sell. It's like, oh, I guess a lot of people maybe started that year though, because they're at home. I wasn't at home. I was still working full time, but anyway. So let's talk about money for a second. I became monetized in October of last year. So it took me like 1 year, 1 month, and 1 day. Literally 1 year, 1 month, and 1 day to get monetized. And I was so excited, guys. And I've said it before, but thank you, because I became monetized because of my subscribers and you guys watching my videos. So I appreciate you so much. But I want to talk about this a little bit. My first check on being monetized was $230. I think. Was it $230? It was like $215 to $230. It was in that range. I don't really remember. But I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I made over $200 and I have 1,400 subscribers, and my videos are getting roughly 300 views in the first 3 to 4 weeks. So if I only look at those first 3 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks, that's how many views I was getting. Sometimes more, sometimes less, but average 300. And I made over $200. I was like, this is amazing. And I'm thinking, okay, I'm on track. By the end of next year, I'm on track to make X number of subscribers, and my videos should be getting more views because I have more subscribers, and it's all tracking up. And I should be making over $500 a month. Oh my gosh, I'll be able to go part-time. My goal in life is to go part-time at work. Oh my gosh, guys, it's not happening. My goal of going part-time is not going to happen anytime soon. I have over 6,500 subscribers now. My videos are not tracking the same as my subscriber count. They're not increasing the same number of subscribers, but I think I'm not too worried about that. But my videos are averaging, 500 to 800 views in that first 3 to 4 weeks. Nothing huge. It's not like I'm getting thousands of views in the first day or anything. I'm still pretty small. But that's where I'm at. And I would have expected that my income would have gone up with my subscriber count and views. Now, I totally understand that those two things have nothing to do with revenue. And this is not a pitch for you guys to start watching ads. Don't watch them if you don't want to. This is not what this is about. This is just me sharing where I'm at. This is my channel update kind of portion of the video. This is where I'm at. I would have thought, just statistically speaking, the more subscribers, the more views, the more revenue. It's not happening. I make less now than I did then. I'm less than $200 a month in my revenue from YouTube. It's like, good night. I am working so hard, and it's just defeating to think that I'm working so hard and my revenue is going down. I was like, oh my gosh. A lot of you probably already know that I have gone down to 37 hours a week at work. So I am 3 hours a week. I'm leaving work early. So I am not taking money out of our household income to do that. I am supplementing that income that I would have made with my business income. And we cannot afford for me to take less money out of our household income. We just can't afford that. So that's what I'm doing. And I really thought that my YouTube revenue would pay for my 3 hours a week away from work. And it's not. It's not covering it. I will say, guys, that my orders from this channel are covering it. So I know I'm getting orders from this channel because I'm getting out-of-state orders. And I know that's not going to happen on its own. So I know that that's from this channel. And I appreciate that so much. So I want to acknowledge that. I don't, because it's not all about the money. So I just want to acknowledge that I appreciate those orders, and those orders are covering my time away from work. And that's awesome. And this is not a plug for more orders. It's not that. I promise it's not. I just wanted to acknowledge that, because that is why I started this channel, was to gain orders. And that has happened. No, I'm not one of those YouTubers that sell out of their stock, within a month, a week, a day, and hours. I'm not that person. I will say I'm averaging, I don't know, maybe 8 orders a month from out-of-state orders. And some in-state, fellow Hoosiers. But I know it's from this channel, and I do appreciate that. That's being covered, and I'm fine. So thank you all for that. But I guess my point is, what I'm trying to get at, I'm tired, is I have been feeling quite low the last month. I have been feeling very kind of defeated and disillusioned with this whole YouTube revenue. And I just keep seeing my monthly average go down and down and down. And it's like you put so much effort and time into something, and I just felt very kind of defeated about it. And I had a few days where I was just really, I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to make anything. I didn't want to tape anything. I didn't want to answer my comments. I just was feeling pretty low. I know a lot of that is that I am horrendously overwhelmed with getting ready for my Covered Bridge Festival. I am a month behind where I wanted to be. This is mid-August, and I wanted to be completely done with soap a month ago. And that's all I can do is make soap. I know that I'm feeling very overwhelmed. Then I had a couple mean comments. Guys, I'm too tender-hearted for YouTube. I'm fine. I'm over it. If you don't like me, just click off. You don't have to be mean. The rude comments I'm fine with. The rude comments I just roll my eyes at and whatever. Just whatever. But the mean ones hurt my feelings. After that week of being significantly low and kind of just feeling kind of just tired and disillusioned and disappointed and all that stuff that, you have all these hopes and they're shattered. I'm not going part-time by the end of the year. Shattered my dreams. After a week or so, I did realize that my focus was very me-centered. I was only focusing on what I wanted out of this channel, what I wanted to do, what I wanted to get. I was very, very just focused on myself. And I realized that I needed to turn that around and focus on you. Because we're in this together. I truly believe that. We are in this together. I've made some wonderful friends on this channel. So I wanted to change my focus. And ever since I changed my focus, I've had kind of a new kind of lease, per se. I've been much happier, and I have been a little more focused. All that being said is I have decided to make a little change on my channel. Nothing major. So here's the change, guys. I am going to go down to 1 video a week. I have realized during this time of self-reflection and reflecting on you that I have been putting forth videos for no other purpose than putting forth videos. I don't want to put forth crap videos. I don't want to just throw them up there, editing them super quick so I can get them, posted. That's not what I want to do. I want to make fun content, interesting content, and something that will keep you coming back. So 1 video a week is with a caveat. So here's the caveat. I want to do more of my Soap Maker 3 tutorials. And so I think that I'm going to take Tuesdays and do my tutorials for Tuesdays. So maybe a Canva, maybe a SM3, short 5 to 10 max, preferably 5-minute videos, and not every week. Like maybe once a month, depending on what I have to say, but not every week. Those would just be random, but I thought I would post those on Tuesdays. Just a little side note. I really like teaching. A lot of you medical people will know the term meaningful use. So I was in charge of our physician practices. I was the trainer for all the new hires, doctors, staff, front desk, back office, and I also did all of the reporting for the government for meaningful use. And I had to make sure that all of the staff was doing the right clicks in our system to show on the report that we are meeting the guidelines that we had to meet. That was part of my job for about 3 years, and then I moved back over to working on the floor. I'm a medical assistant in a surgeon's office. Part of that was I would do some video trainings on I had like a software where it would record my computer, and I would shoot out some training videos, and I really liked that. So I want to do some more of those. I like Canva, SM3, and I don't know what all, but I really do kind of enjoy doing those kind of tutorials. Now, I'm not a teaching person when it comes to soap. There's others for that. I'm just sharing when it comes to making products. If you guys have a thought of when you would like my regular content, what day of the week is your favorite day for my videos to be brought out, let me know. Right now I've been doing Tuesdays and Saturdays, but I'm thinking of moving Saturdays to through the week maybe, and I might get better views that way. I'm not sure. And because I'm only going to be doing 1 video a week, I want to make those videos better. I don't want to go overboard. I left a channel that I really liked her soap, but she put so many like transitions and effects that it was just so distracting. I don't want to do that. So I'm just thinking that I want my channel to be a little bit more fun. I want to spend a little more time with that just so that they are better and more enjoyable for you. And I want to focus on you and what you would like for me to say, do, see, all that good stuff. So that's where I'm at, guys. I'm pretty tired right now. I'm really pretty tired. I had a bad health week last week, and I'm still kind of recovering from that. Have a drink of water. So I'm out of breath. I have a self-diagnosed post-PE syndrome. I had complications from surgery about 5 years ago almost, and I still get short of breath. Still get short of breath and winded at times, and last week was a bad week for me, so I'm still kind of recovering from that. And that's another thing is I need to kind of slow down a little bit as far as just when I have bouts of shortness of breath. I need to kind of slow down, and I think doing fewer videos is going to help that as well. But that's not why I'm doing it. I'm usually fine, but it's been a while since I've had a bad week. Anyway, let me see my notes here. I think that's all. I actually wrote notes. Whew. All right, guys. I think that's it. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting me. You guys are awesome. I love you all so much, and appreciate the time you give me. I appreciate your support, your encouragement, and all your blessings that you always give me. I couldn't ask for a better audience, even the mean ones. They're not here. They left after their mean comment. Maybe I'm not over it. See you guys in the next one.